This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 2nd, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 0.81 points or 0.2% and closed at 405.41. Total trade volume was down with 35,881 shares changing hands at a total value of 156.6 million real or over $39,000. On the main board, only one stock was up. MJQ Education was up 0.50% or 10 real to 2,000 real per share. On the downside, 4 stocks declined. The biggest loser of the day was Grand Twins International, down 0.56% or 40 real to 7,120 real per share, followed by Cam GSM, which dropped 0.41% or 10 real to 2,450 real per share. Other stocks also down were Sihanoukville Autonomous Port and Phnom Penh Autonomous Port. The remaining 4 stocks on the main board stayed flat. Over on the growth board, both stocks were down. DBD Engineering dropped 0.49% or 10 real to 2,030 real per share, while JS Land was down 0.36% or 10 real to 2,790 real per share. MJQ Education recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 13,872 shares changing hands at a total value of 27.4 million real or close to $7,000, approximately 38% of the total trade volume on Tuesday. Akleda Bank recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 6,583 shares changing hands at a total value of 44.5 million real or over $10,000, about 13% of September 2nd's trade volume. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened slightly to 4,009 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 98.35. Looking at global commodities, oil prices rose on Tuesday as concerns about supply disruptions grew amid an escalation of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, and as the market weighed whether upcoming US jobs data would lead to interest rate cuts. Brent crude added $1.12 or 1.6% to $69.27 a barrel, while US West Texas Intermediate crude was at $65.78 a barrel, up $1.77 or 2.77%. Gold prices scaled to the $3,500 per ounce level to hit a record high on Tuesday, as mounting expectations for a U.S. Federal Reserve interest rate cut this month lifted demand for the precious metal. Spot gold was steady at $3,475.33 per ounce after hitting a record high of $3,508.50 earlier in the session. Bullion has gained 32% so far this year. U.S. gold futures for December delivery gained 1.2% to $3,557.80. U.S. stock futures were lower Tuesday, with investors weighing the latest developments on the trade front to kick off a seasonally poor month for equities. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, Dow Jones Industrial Average futures fell 189 points or 0.4%. S&P 500 futures were lower by 0.5%, and Nasdaq 100 futures lost 0.7%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 2nd.